Hello, my name is Christan R. I'm a tutor with Tutor Dispatch, and today I'm going to show you how to solve a math problem with lots of different signs and symbols going on using the order of operations. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and write the equation here on the board. So here's our equation. You can see that it's pretty long. And I'll tell you, the number one mistake that students would make is that they would try to solve this equation from left to right, as if they're reading from a book. And that's how we're originally taught to solve math problems, is to work our way left to right. But whenever we have multiple signs, like addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, we're going to need to follow what we call the order of operations to make sure that we're solving this problem correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this because we're not going to solve from left to right. One way to remember the order of operations is going to be with the term PEMDAS. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down here. Make this a little bit bigger so we can see it. Okay. So PEMDAS stands for, the P is going to be parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So I'm also going to go ahead and highlight multiplication and division and addition and subtraction, because these two are in the same type of level. So those are going to be interchangeable as far as order, and I'll show you what I mean here in a second. So when we're following PEMDAS, we're going to follow the order that the letters come across: parentheses, then exponents, multiplication or division, addition or subtraction. So I'll show you how we would solve this equation. The first thing we're going to do is look for parentheses. So we do have parentheses. That's our first step. We're going to do 4 minus 3 is going to give us 1. So we did that. Cross it out. The second step is going to be exponents. Are there any exponents? Well, yep, we see 2 to the second power here. So that's going to be 4. Now that we've done a few steps, let's go ahead and carry the rest down so we don't confuse ourselves. 2 plus 6 times 1, take down that plus sign, divided by 2. All right, so now all we have left is multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction. So going back to why I highlighted these over here is that we will solve left to right when working with multiplication and division if we're on that step. So we're going to go from left to right. We're going to see that we have 6 times 1 here and 4 divided by 2 here. We're just going to go ahead and work from left to right. And we're going to give 6 times 1 is going to give us 6. And 4 divided by 2 is going to give us 2. Let's bring the rest down. 2 plus 6 plus 2. So now we're on to addition and subtraction. For addition and subtraction, there are no subtraction signs. If there were, we'd still work our way left to right. So 2 plus 6 is 8, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10 is going to be our final answer here. And that was how we used the order of operations to solve the problem. And it's important to use PEMDAS because if we weren't going to use PEMDAS and say we did make the mistake that many students make and just work from left to right, the number that we'd actually receive would be 364.5. That's a big number. There's a lot more math involved in getting to that number. And most importantly, that is for sure the incorrect answer. It's very different from 10. So again, important to follow your order of operations. Now, if you've never heard the term PEMDAS before, you might think it's a pretty tricky one to remember, and it is. So I'm going to give you a little mnemonic device to remember this term. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Using this might be easier to remember for you. Trying to make it bigger. There we go. And here, of course, the P stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So if you can remember this trick, both of these things will help you solve a longer equation and get to the right answer much more quickly and efficiently as well. So once again, my name is Christan R. Thank you guys so much for learning with me today. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.